So I'm gonna hop right into the draft. This is Team Braveheart playing against Newbee Young. First two bans we're gonna see from Team Braveheart are gonna be the Alchemist and the Lion. Interesting two first bans. From Newbee Young, they're gonna take out the Bounty Hunter and the Enchantress.
Remaining.
And I'm well into the draft. So first two picks for Bheart, it's gonna be Beastmaster and Juggernaut. Really strong opening for them. Newbee Young are gonna pick up the Doom. Overall, really solid early picks, might I say. Bounty is obviously out of the pool, so no one can contest that jungle if they wanted to. At least not with the Bounty Hunter. Still a lot of solid picks here. Witch Doctor is available if they want to go for a support next, because it is kind of interesting to see Bheart pick up a Juggernaut that early into the draft. Usually you don't see the carry picked this early unless it's something pretty unusual. But they are going to pick it up rather fast as a second pick. And now for Newbee Young, they still have a lot of options to address it, and it's actually going to be the Wisp second pick for them. So they have a plan in mind, looking for that sustain. I mean, Wisp is okay with Doom. They're probably looking at a better Wisp partner, and Bheart are going to respond with a tiny ban. So looking to avoid that pesky combo with IO Tiny. There's still a Sven available if they want to go for it to pair with the Wisp. Witch Doctor is going to get banned now from Newbee Young. I know a lot of the teams really like pairing Gyro with Wisp as well. So next ban, Chaos Knight. I feel like Chaos Knight is pretty good against what Bheart has currently.
5 seconds remaining.
I know it's not the most contested carry pick.
Reserve time.
But they still can go for it. And obviously I didn't mention the Bristleback, so it's going to be the Bristleback banned out. Another really good Wisp counter partner. And Newbee Young are a bit scared of a pushing strat, so they're going to take out that Lycan. I mean, Juggernaut has been played as a mid against a couple of mid heroes recently. So they may be a bit scared that they could still pull out the Lycan.
5 seconds
remaining. Healing Ward and all the summons. Still a Gyro available to deal with to provide some deep push to the draft. And Newbee Young, they might still consider going for a carry that does provide that deep push in a way of clearing waves faster. So Bheart, they need 2 supports and a mid laner. Assuming that Jug is going to be played in the safe lane and Beastmaster in the off lane. Obviously Beastmaster, he could be played as a 4th position in the jungle. We've seen that one a lot. But it is going to be the Invoker for them. Interestingly enough, it was completely ignored during the first picking, or rather first and second picking and banning. But it's going to be the 3rd pick for them. So basically
10 seconds remaining.
Revealing all their cores really
5
early into the draft. Usually you see like at least 1 support pick during that early picking phases, just so you can have more options in terms of your cores. But they're feeling confident. They don't feel like they need to hide anything, just going straight up for those 3 cores. Really strong cores, so I don't think that's a big loss for them. The problem is that they have so much to deal with the Wisp currently. I mean, they have the Jug that can jump in, they have the Invoker with long range disables and a lot of burst damage, Beastmaster also. And it's going to be the tanky frontliner Dragonite for Newbee Young. He does okay against Invoker in lane. I've seen a lot of these matchups and usually it's okay. They can always put the Wisp there. It still can be another Wisp partner, or let's say formal partner. But I think it is going to be the Dragonite.
Reserve time.
So maybe, I don't feel like Dragonite needs that dual lane mid though. And actually, I love this pick. I haven't mentioned it. I've seen a lot of AA picks recently. It's great against Scorched Earth on Doom. It's obviously amazing against Wisp. It's really good against Dragonite. Prevents that Dragon Blood regen.
10
so that is a
seconds
really
remaining.
solid support pick for them.
5 seconds remaining.
I feel like Newbee Young, they may need a bit of a more aggressive support. Something that provides some lockdown maybe. Witch Doctor is banned and Lion is banned as well, so really two of the really solid supports, and it's gonna be a Weaver.
Dire team ban.
Okay, so safe lane Weaver? I guess it is. I've seen some weird strats. I've seen a support Weaver recently. In a, let's see, a tier 2 game. I don't believe Newbee Young are gonna do it. Kinda too all-any. But who knows? Anything can happen in the Dota world. So last ban, Newbee Young, they need another support, I believe. Unless Doom's gonna be played as a 4th. Which could happen. Lich is still in the pool if they want to go for dual lanes. Wisp Weaver is not the strongest lane. So I don't know if dual lanes is their plan. And okay, Newbee.
Radiant team.
I'm sorry, Bheart thinks that Doom's gonna be playing the 4th position, so they're gonna take out their Tidehunter. And Bheart, they also need a support. I'm really trying. Bane is still up if they want to go for that. They're gonna ban out their big. And wow, okay, Sanking now picked for Newbee Young, so I'm really excited about it. It's one of my favorite heroes. It's really fun watching. Good lockdown that I mentioned before. It's okay against what Bheart has if Sanking can get like a good burrow into Epi or the other way around. And just provide some more teamfight and some more ganking potential as well. I'm curious to see if Sanking is actually going to be played in the off lane or as the 4th. Both can happen at this point of the draft. Last pick for Bheart. As I said, I feel like Bane is a decent option here. You can set up, you get the Cold Feet, try and set up with Nightmare. You can also set up Sunstrikes if Invoker goes Quas Exorto. I feel like this is a better Quas Wex game for Invoker, considering Doom, DK, and Weaver, and Sanking to some extent has really low mana pools. So if he can get that Tornado EMP in a decent timing and in a decent position, then he can get a lot done with that one. Venomancer. Okay, this is cool. And it's gonna be a Venom last pick. I mean, they have enough lockdown, I feel like, at this point. It's the disgusting combination between AA and a Venom. Not the most fun ability, but we're gonna go over who's playing what. So we're gonna have SC playing the mid Dragonite. MR, I'm probably butchering the name, is going to be playing the Sanking. We're going to see Weaver being played by Jaja, I believe that's how you say it. Tulay is going to be on the, what seems to be an offlane Doom, and LA is going to be playing the tiny Wisp Ball. On the side of Bheart, we're going to see Ancient Apparition playing Ancient Apparition. I didn't change my overlay, apologize. Sorry, Chinese names, I can't deal with it. 86 is going to be on the Invoker, starting off with Exort. Dog 7 is going to be on the really cool Beastmaster with the really cool set. A is going to be playing the Venomancer. And last but not least, we're going to see Lulu on the safe lane farming Juggernaut. So, tiny bit of trading over here in the Radiant Jungle. Jaja trying to prevent Dog 7 from placing. Just kidding. He has no observers. The wards are on Venom, so they're waiting, scouting out. They're playing it really well. And now they're gonna sneak in, maybe place that observer. Bottom moon, Invoker trading some hits, but he's alone. I don't know if he can actually contest it, and it doesn't look like they want to.
I'll take that as a
So this is the first time I've seen this. Actually, Lulu on the Juggernaut is gonna pick up the bounty rune, and Invoker's not gonna get one for himself in the middle lane. So Dragonite is gonna have a bit of a better start here in the middle lane. And okay, let's look at what they're doing with the lane. Currently, there are many heroes here. Tule just waiting for this camp to spawn so he can grab creep, just in case they blocked his large camp. It's not gonna happen. And what creep does he get? Oh, he's the luckiest Doom alive. So he's gonna get the Unholy Aura. Lots of regen, lots of sustain. He can probably go up there and he should be okay. They don't have any reliable stuns to combine with the Juggernaut, not this early at least.
Denied.
So he should be okay if he opts to go top. Seems like he's just farming the jungle a little bit for now. And for Jaja, this really squishy Weaver, this might be a bit hard. He has the Sand King as backup if he needs it, but it's still very hard. Oh, I'm lagging. Okay. I'm back. Oh, really? I'm lagging a lot. Okay. I think I'm fine now. So anyways, Jaja on this Weaver, he has a backup from the Sand King in case he needs it, but still he's gonna take a lot of harassment. Down to 2 tangos on himself. And there's some rotation towards 86 on this mid lane. Doom is chilling around here. Wisp is actually sitting back as well, so no one's contesting Jug's farm. And he is sitting on 8 last hits and 5 denies. Dragonite also doing really well for himself in this middle lane. Actually, 10 last hits and 6 denies to the Invoker 4 and 3, so really not the best start for him. He doesn't have the dragon kill, but now MR is going to show up here, and with the board strike, looks like they can get Invoker. Do they have any detection? It doesn't look like it. SC might try for YOLO Breathe Fire. I don't think it's enough damage though. No, it's not enough damage to finish him off. We're going to see some more slideshow action. Can't really do anything about it. Apologies. Weaver, he managed to pick up 7 last hits and a deny. To be actually 10 and 5. Okay, they jumped in there again. So first blood is gonna go towards SC. Not the start you want on Invoker this early. And he is getting heavily rotated on. The Doom is staying around, Sand King hopping by every couple of seconds just to throw a Boris Strike or 2. So this is a fairly rough lane for him. Looks like they want to go here, maybe on the Venom. They are going to stun actually Dog 7. Now with Wisp with the slow from Tether, did they have enough damage to finish him off? Jaja, he's really slowed, and Wisp is doing everything again, but he has no armor. He's hasted, but he should be careful. He's taken down to that poison damage from Venom. He has 1 more bottle charge left, so he is going to heal up, but they're not going to get that kill. And now Doom is going to walk towards the top lane. He actually traded the Unholy Aura for the Alpha Wolf. I feel like this is a bit of a mistake, especially since he's now on this top lane. It is a 1v1, so it's gonna mean that he has a lot more damage top lane though. Looks like there's a slight fight here. Cold Feet looks like it not gonna proc, and Invoker now with the Tornado, do they have enough damage to finish him off? And yes, they do, with that buff from Chilling Touch. So a rebuttal kill. Sadly, it was the Ancient Apparition that grabbed that one and not Invoker, but a kill is a kill. So that was a lot of money actually going for them. Doom actually, he has the Tranquil boost, so he has a lot of regen anyways, as long as the active is available. Bottom lane. Lei again, some more aggressive. Gale's gonna actually hit on 3, and now Lei looks like he's in trouble. He's taking down. He should drop here to the damage, and yes, Dog 7 is gonna finish him off. They did get the Venomancer in return and a board. But Dog 7 managing to grab that one, and Mega Dive happening top, and June's gonna go down as well. Scoreboard 3-2. Not a huge advantage to either team. Juggernaut free farming pretty much. 33 last hits at the 5-minute mark, I would say. A slight lead towards Bheart, but nothing significant. And now maybe another rotation towards this student. AA is hiding over here. Now Spin is going to go off. Lulu actually used that. Oh, and with the amp damage from the Vortex, easy finishing off that Doom. And Lulu's going to grab another kill. So sitting at 2-0-0. A bit of lag. These are remote servers, so it's kind of understandable. Dragonite, bring something over, just trying to finish up those threads. He has an Invis rune, and he's almost level 6, so they might think about putting some more aggression on the map. Sinking, interestingly enough, went for the Tranquil Boots. No going for the Mana Boots. It's pretty hard, you don't have a lot of mana early game on Sinking. Weaver might actually be going for a Lincoln's. It's not amazing this game. He's sitting on a ring of health. Obviously it blocks off Roar, but other than that, I don't feel like it's really good. It only blocks the first slash from Omni, so it doesn't reduce the damage that much. And I don't know. We'll see what he's gonna go for with this one. Too late farming the enemy in the jungle. Looks like you want to maybe try and rotate towards 86 on this Invoker. He is gonna get spotted by that Dire Observer Ward on the high ground though. So 86 gonna play super safe. And now from the other side, with a smoke though, MR is coming and they know Invoker is playing really far back. Now he's gonna get Force Strike with the stun from SC. They're layering their stuns really well, and Invoker, he has no chance. He's gonna claim that kill. And this is gonna be some really strong pressure on the middle lane. Since SC used Dragon Form, they now have a lot of damage and even a catapult, so a really well timed gank on the middle lane.
Structures are fortified.
Gonna expend the glyph. I'm not sure they can actually take this tower. They might just commit for it, let SC take that tower to make sure that the catapult lives, but they are gonna bring a lot of rotation from Bheart. Actually, Jug keeping in and immediately spinning. And Cardi's dead. So this might just be the end of it. Tornado now on Mr. MR. Oh, no. But there's no follow-up to that one. AA trying to get that Midas. He's actually doing pretty well. They're giving him the top lane. Juggernaut is farming the jungle just so he can get that level 6 online and the Ice Blast, as well as maybe getting a few last hits to finish up that Midas. Invoker isn't... Okay, it is a Quas Wax. He just started off with the Exhort for a bit of an early damage and advantage in that lane. But as I said during the draft, I feel like this is probably the better choice. Newbee team is very reliant on their mana pools, and they're pretty low mana pools. So it's gonna help them in team fights tremendously. Beastmaster trying to build up towards that Necro 1. Looks like there might be some aggression on the top lane. Jaja is running forward. He's not gonna find anyone. They might just turn this into a push in this top lane. Do they have a Cardi coming? No, no Cardi. But
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And Scan is actually gonna scout out 86. That was a sick scan from them, realizing that he's farming their side of the jungle at this point. Almost level 6 on AA.
Dire's top tower
doing a really
is
good
under
job
attack.
picking up the levels.
Radiant
Looks like
structures
top tower
are
is going to drop in a
fortified.
second here to this aggression from the Young. But
Dire's
bottom
top
tower in the
tower
meantime
has
is taking
fallen.
decent amount of damage from
Radiant's
Benno
bottom tower
and
is under
Beastmaster
attack.
with the wards. So looks like it is going to be a trade, a safe lane tower for a safe lane tower.
Radiant's
In the meantime,
bottom
Lulu
tower
grabbing a
has
kill
fallen.
in the mid lane, not even expending that Omni Slash. And he's going to go for the Battlefield kill. I feel like it's pretty good. He matches up pretty well against what Newbee has to offer
Radiant's
in the
middle
later
tower
stages
is
of the
under
game.
attack.
He just needs to make sure that he has the money to do that, and Battlefield provides just that. He has a couple of stats levels.
Illusion.
So a value point in Helium Ward, value point in Blade Dance, and
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
actually no one's okay.
Radiant structures
Someone is
are
gonna show up to
fortified.
this lane now. It's gonna be the Weaver. Finishing up, probably going for an Aquila. Not building into any big items yet. And as a Weaver early game, you just need some stats. You need to be able to survive. Ice Blast is going to be off the mark though, not going to hit Jaja. So no further aggression coming in here. Venom, level 7, actually not skilling Poison Nova at all. Maxing Ward, he just realized, okay, no one's going to contest us. We're going to just push this lane for an eternity, so I might as well get 4 points and play Ward. Do we have any items? I don't think there's anything new. Lulu, about 1,000 gold, or rather 800 gold from finishing up that Battle Fury. Beastmaster finally getting close to the Necro 1. Just needs the recipe, has both the components. Infused Raindrop. One day I'll remember to buy it when I play. I keep forgetting about that item. It's actually pretty impressive. Getting another scan. This time it's a dire scan. It's not gonna scout out anyone.
Well got.
Kill finished on the Weaver. It looks like they want to go on him. There's a huge rotation coming towards him. But he's gonna immediately back off. They had that Radiant Observer over here. I think it might have spotted the beginning of that rotation. Top lane though, they're gonna go on for ancient operation. He's taking a lot of damage. Actually, great stun coming from MR, just preventing that blast damage. But it's not gonna change anything. Too late, he's invis, but there's a sentry ward, and Omnismash is gonna go. So a 1-for-1, but it was the doom for the ancient apparition. So a slightly better trade. Going the way of Bheart at this point. The gold change did go towards Newbee, but I believe it's just because we were slightly ahead. Now, Weaver is actually taking a lot of damage from all of this. He has that time lapse available. He should use it. He's not using it yet. Epicenter actually killing off 2 people on the back line. So a double kill for MR. Great rotation for him. The first showing off that Blink Dagger on the map. And with the relocate from the Wisp, they're going to grab a couple of kills. So really punishing that early aggression from Bheart and just telling them, look, you went a bit too deep. Now Goldfie's gonna go on lane. He should be able to run it out. And SC, he's gonna TP out. So smart plays from both. Invoker was a bit too far away. They're now pinging on lane. I don't know if they can catch up to him fast enough, and he is gonna just tether away, and he should be completely fine. Juggernaut, he's sitting on the top 1 net worth. Actually, SC on the DK, he's gonna go for that early BKB. So first item BKB. I feel like the only problem with this is that in the later stages of the game, he's gonna have a 5-second BKB. And that might be an issue. I feel like he can get away with not starting off with a BKB. But they feel like it's the best choice, and it is gonna be the item for him. Weaver sitting on actually 2k gold, not buying anything yet. I wonder what he's gonna go for. I really don't feel like Lincoln's is that good this game. Obviously you don't want to get roared, but you have the Wisp, you have some decent defensive backup. Sinking can also just stun and maybe prevent some aggression. Top lane, there's gonna be a relocate actually on 4 Ancient Apparition. He's gonna throw that Ice Blast, but it's not gonna change
I
anything.
stoke the furnace.
He hit a
with
couple of
your
heroes,
corpse.
but it is level 1 Ice Blast, and they're punishing him trying to get that Midas. Now Battlefield completed on the Juggernaut. And also the Necro, yeah, right now he's gonna purchase it, so Necro up on the Beastmaster. So a bit more damage for them at this point. Net worth is about 2,500 gold going the way of Newbee Young. So they're getting the better trade off the map. It is gonna change up a bit, I believe, since Jug has that Battlefield available. He's actually gonna use Healing Ward. I'm not really sure why. He is gonna use it. I'm lagging a bit again. Apologies, can't do anything about it. I see he's gonna farm up some jungle camp. He's gonna finish up that Black King bar. And they should probably fight. Doom, Tule has his drums. He has a wind lance. He's pretty speedy with the tranks as well. And they're at their... Weaver's not, but the rest of the team are in a really good place. Weaver, obviously, he needs a lot more farm. Looks like it is going to be the Lincolns. I don't think there's anything else. Actually, Ice Blast might hit. Period. That's going to hit, but they don't have... they don't have the Sentry. They don't have any dust on them. Benno is going to start building towards a mech, actually. Maybe going for those creeps in the later stages of the game. And now, actually, Nova is gonna go on Jaja. Do they have enough follow-up damage? He's gonna use the time lapse pretty early, and the tower is almost dead. He's gonna try to go for the deny, and no, almost got it. Or almost went up. Actually, Epicenter now jumping in with the sinking. Looks like Benno is gonna die now with the Doom on Dog 7, the Beastmaster. He's gonna go down as well. So just better trades. Sunstrike is coming somewhere. I have no idea where now. Too late. Is gonna drop. Relocate is gonna bring them right back to the top lane. And maybe Juggernaut will go for a play here. He's looking for a lay. Now he found it. Okay, Onyx Edge is gonna go. That was a bit rude. And Jug is back to farming the creep wards. So they got a tiny trade from that one, but it's only the Wisp. Nothing too crazy. There was a Midas finished up on the Invoker, so going back to that after the Urn and Phase Boots. Lead still going towards Newbee. Over 3k at this point. Actually, Tule is so fast on this Doom. 414 movement speed. Because of the wind lanes, and he's going for a shadow. But oh, actually, Invoker shows up though. Now EMP looks like it is gonna hit, and with the spin, they should have enough damage. Nice body blocks, but a lot of wand charges, and they heal from Wisp, but he's gonna get hit by the Ice Blast. So too late, he should probably fall here. Lulu's gonna finish up that kill. Now Jaja, he's showing up. Healing Ward is doing a decent amount of heals. They're gonna throw an Urn on him as well, and this might be the end of it. Wisp can catch up. Jaja, kill that Healing Ward. He's not killing a Healing Ward. So Lulu's gonna run away and be completely fine on his Juggernaut. It looked like they're gonna... Oh, Doom actually did die. Oh, he died. I talked about it. Come on. Anyway. So, happy AA. He's gonna finish up that Midas before the 20-minute mark. Not too bad. It's gonna allow him to get that level 11 a lot faster and dish out a lot more damage. MR, what is he gonna go for? He can choose to go for the Force Staff. Axe is not bad with the huge range of initiation that it provides. Not sure what else is really good. I feel like it should be a Force. It can help their team a lot. So many wards. Benno getting really close to that mech. It's gonna help them a lot in team fights and against that EP. They might even consider going for a pipe this game.
Well-gotten gains.
Now the Lincoln's completed on Weaver. The problem with this is the big things that it stops are Roller and Cold Snap, I'd say. A can break it with cold feet. It blocks the first slash of Omni, but that's not too scary. And the problem is that he doesn't have a lot of damage now. No early Deso. No, even like a medallion or something. It's just he doesn't have much. Now they're actually gonna go. Oh my god, that relocate. Okay, that was the sickest relocate of all times. Kidding. Maybe not the sickest. Some more projectiles coming their way, and they're actually gonna bring both of them back. They have the Doom available if they want to actually go on this. Now Lei is taking a lot of damage from these Necros, but Lei is gonna finish them off.
Top tower is under
And
attack.
good save from him. Look at his down now for about a minute. And SC with the haste, he has the BKB completed and a Blink Dagger, so good initiation from him. They might A is just keeping away. He's like, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't feel like this is a safe place for me. He's gonna back off SC. He's gonna use that Dragon Form instead of punching this tower. Just tier 2 tower is most definitely dead. Bheart might try and go for a trade here in the middle lane, getting that 2-1, but Newbee Young are fully committing to that top push. They have the Weaver here, they have the Dragon Form still up for a pretty long time. And they're gonna do some damage and back off when they realize that a few of Bheart team just TP'd back to base. So Shadow Blade is completed on Lei. Some more initiation. If he can surprise the Juggernaut or maybe the Invoker and getting that Doom on either of them before they... I mean, he has so many good Doom targets. I guess in this game, if Roar hasn't been used, might be that Invoker is always a good target, but we're gonna see a 5-man smoke play coming from Bheart. They might be going towards Roche or just looking for a pick-off maybe. They are gonna go towards the Radiant Jungle. Scan barely misses all the action. And oh, he just Shadow Bladed. They're gonna place a Simchi. Can they do it in time though? Omni says he's gonna go and see a Doom. He's gonna get blown up by that Juggernaut. Looks like this is gonna be the only kill, but they might consider just running into the Roshan pit. When they know Doom is down, 35 seconds, there's no Doom, and they're gonna do alright that. Doom's gonna jump in. They have everyone set up. They're all smoked. They have the blink on the Sanking. They might consider just trying for an epi there. I don't know if that's a play. Now MR is gonna jump in. Roar's gonna go on SC, so the BKB he can do anything with it. Ice Blast not gonna land on anyone. SC still pretty healthy. And no one is actually dead at this point. Jaja is going to chase down the Venomancer. He's probably going to drop from that one. And yeah, Veno is going to die to the Weaver, but... Oh, and Invoker died as well. Okay, that's bad. I'm not sure exactly where Invoker died. Fight recap? Things are coming. Roche at half HP at this point, so... And with the Swarm, they have plenty of damage to finish off this Roshan. That is really bad for Bheart. They tried going for it, but
Radiant's middle tower
Field not that big. Ice Blast gonna land on a couple of heroes. We're still lagging, so nothing looks normal. And middle tower dies to creep. That's fine. They have Aegis on the Weaver. He's gonna build into that Desolator now, so a bit more damage coming. Good scout from MR is gonna get that. Oh, he's actually gonna get the stun on Dog 7 in the trees hiding. And now can he finish him off though? Jaja is doing as much as he can. Roar is gonna go off on SC. Lulu's now spinning in the middle of everything, and Ice Blast looks like it might hit a couple of heroes. It is gonna hit the Sanking. No one's dead yet, and Aegis is still available. SC is taking a lot of damage. He's still frostbit, and he's gonna get relocated back to base. And okay, so only Beastmaster dying there. That is pretty much insane. Now relocate back. Gonna go with the epicenter, but Lulu, he's gonna spin, and he's actually gonna finish off the Sanking. Beastmaster's gonna do it. Invoker now trying to battle the entire enemy team. Omnisage is gonna finish off the Doom, and what is happening? There's still an Aegis on this Weaver, but they can't do much. So a 2-for-3 trade at the end of things.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Lulu, he's getting pretty darn rich, sitting at 14k net worth. Gonna finish up a Diffusal now. There's a core staff available for the Invoker. Fight recap this time. So about 1400 gold chains going towards Bheart. They managed to grab a really good fight against Newbee Young, and especially with the Aegis. I mean, Weaver just that is a bit of the problem. Now he's gonna have that vessel, so more damage coming from him. But before that, I mean, just a Linken's, it doesn't block much and it doesn't provide any damage for him. And he wasn't able to do anything. He had that Aegis, but there was just no damage on their team at all. Let's check out if there's any new items that I have missed. Looks like S and Y, building for SC. It did get buffed for melee heroes, but it's slightly worse on range. So when he's in dragon form, it's not going to be as good as it was before. And obviously when he gets at level 16, he's going to have the basically free Skadi from dragon form. It's not that far away. They can, I think they have a couple of tomes. Nope, JK, no tome. Looks like there's going to be another BKB on Newbee Young. Too late. I believe this is going to be a BKB. I don't think there's anything better that he could buy on the Overclub. He could go for an eggs, but doubt it. AA starting to build up towards that Aghanim Scepter, sitting on point booster for now. And same goes for 86. Gonna go for that Ags as well. Beastmaster, he actually opted to go for the Blink after finishing the Necro 1, just wanting to have a bit more initiation. We've seen that last time it didn't work out so well for them. He was hiding in the trees and got caught by the Sanking. MR on the Sanking actually is playing this game really well. He's always where he needs to be. He's scouting out the Hawks, he's killing them off with the Sandstorm, and just really great movements from him throughout the game. I mean, even the first early rotations where they got their first blood. So Mecha is finished on the Venom. That's going to be helpful in the next team fights. Aegis is going to run out in, I believe, in about a minute. Even maybe a bit less. There is going to be a smoke play from Newbee Young. Obviously some slideshow action as well. Gonna walk towards the Dara jungle. They might find 86 over there. They do have a sentry in case you go in Fizz. Now can they find me? Yes, with the blame forward from SC and the stun and the follow-up stun and the doom. They're gonna throw everything on him. They're gonna grab a PB Ancient Apparition on the backlines as well. So double kill going for SC. That blink dagger is definitely paying off. They caught them off guard completely, and they don't have a lot of vision anyways. Even it was a smoke, but their vision, they just have that observer in the Radiant jungle, and that's about it.
Dire's middle
So now
tower
another
is
push
under
mid
attack.
lane. Looks like the tier 2 tower is gonna drop pretty much easily.
Radiant's
And it's
top
just
tower
3
is
people
under
hanging
attack.
here. Wait, Radiant jungle. There was a slight fight. It looked for a second. Why? How did Bheart? How did Dog 7 take so much damage from a Wisp? Did he get like all the Wisp thingies blow up on him? Okay, Aegis is out now. You see, are they behind now? Did I not check it for long? Okay, because that was weird. Bheart somehow got the better trade in that fight recap, even though it was a Wisp for an Invoker,
Radiant
basically.
structures are fortified.
Not really sure
Radiant's
how
top
that is
tower
possible,
is under attack.
but I'm gonna go with it. Jug is gonna grab
Radiant's
that top
top
tower.
tower has fallen.
He has that diffusal available as well as the Manta style. 30-55. I believe that was a mistaken alt chat. just making sure the other team knows when Roche is gonna respawn too. Come on, that's just being friendly. Some sportsmanship between both teams. And actually now a BKB as well on the Weaver, so they're going mass BKBs. With this, so I feel like he has enough damage to be helpful in fights. Still, I don't think he can match up to this Jug. Now he's with the Skull Basher, probably going for the Abyssal. At some point, I don't know if the next item will be the Abyssal or just further down the road, but they are going to smoke going towards the Radiant jungle this time. They're not going to find anything. They're going to use the scan on this large camp, but there's no one there. And if they run into Newbee Young, it is going to be their entire team in the pretty close vicinity. So it might be a bit dangerous. Hawk now scouts out. They're gonna see SC. They're actually gonna jump on him. Roar's gonna go Ice Blast. No, he's actually not gonna get hit by the Ice Blast and relocate out. And they're not gonna get anything. So Ice Blast not gonna be. That Force Staff was amazing from them, and they're trying to actually turn this around now. Weaver's gonna run forward on this Juggernaut. He has a TP if you want to use it, and yes, he's gonna TP out. Now, if you have enough stuns, then yes, they do. MR is gonna grab that stun. Weaver is gonna grab that streak from Jug, and in the meantime, though, stun is gonna go on this 4AA. There's no way he can survive that. Thinking is gonna grab that kill, and they tried for a smoke. They didn't have vision on anyone. They jumped on the tankiest. I guess all of Newbee Young team is pretty tanky, but they jumped on the tankiest one, and
Haste.
sick Force Staff, honestly, from MR. He's just playing out of his mind, to be honest, this game. He's getting everything that he needs to get done. And not to mention that they have the Wisp always sitting behind them and able to save at least one person. So that relocate did amazing, and they're just gonna go high ground now. They're gonna start. They're doing an insane amount of damage. Tier 3, it's down to half now after just a couple of punches. Dragon form is gonna run out though, and it looks like this is gonna be retreat for them. Ice Blast gonna hit, but everyone's really far away. They don't have enough follow up to actually kill anyone off. And now, yeah, they did go for a pipe actually on Newbee Young side, so they have, I believe, 3 BKBs. Yeah, 3 BKBs, a pipe. They have plenty of sustain as long as at least 1 or 2 key targets. I guess Wisp and +1 don't get hit by that Ice Blast. And they've been doing a really good job dodging that Ice Blast. Even if it was when they jumped on SC in the middle lane, they immediately Force Staffed him away. So he completely dodged that Ice Blast. Walker now with the finished Ags. Necro 3 as well on Dog 7. Interested to see what who's gonna go on this Jug. Benno probably going for a pipe, so there is gonna be a pipe for the Dire team as well, sitting on that Hood of Defiance. Scan, I believe, missed everything, and they're pretty scared at this point. The lead is about 8k towards Newbee Young team, and they're sitting like 5 heroes over here. Roche is actually up now. Invoker is going to scout that one out. But they're just sitting all in the same place, trying to not get caught. Do they have any smoke? They have 1 smoke in stock, and I think someone has one on. Okay, so they have 1 smoke in stock. Newbee Young, they have a smoke over themselves if they want to go for it. The pings are coming, and looks like Roche is going to be the point of next fight. There is an AC completed on the Dragonite, and the entirety of Bheart team, they're running towards the Roshan. This might be a bit dangerous though. Not a smoke yet on Newbee Young. Looks like they don't feel they need it. They might just go into it. They're getting scouted by the Hawk, so Bheart, they know exactly what is happening. Smoke is gonna run out though in a second, I believe. Yeah, it's gonna run out. So they're not gonna have that available, and they shouldn't have any more smokes. Surprisingly enough, Jaja on this Weaver, he managed to keep on par in terms of net worth with the Juggernaut, and the Jug has a Battle Fury, so he's doing a really good job
Radiant's
of just getting the farm.
is
Wait,
under
there's going to be a
attack.
stun on 86. Now with the Roar Door on too late, he can't move. He has the BKB triggered, but it's not enough. But SC is going completely hams on this poor Venomancer. Mega kill streak for the Weaver is going to just finish that one off. Now with the Tornado, Invoker is actually doing an insane amount of damage. Relocate out though on the Sanking, so he should be okay. 86 on the backline though. Oh, they actually relocated like 600 units back just to dodge a couple of spells. But Invoker is going to go down, no buyback on the sideline for 57 seconds. Dog 7 is doing everything he can to try and stall this push or Roche or whatever is coming their way. Looks like it is going to be the Roche trying to push out this middle lane, but he has some company. Good blink out for him. should be able to go back clean. Now Ice Blast is gonna hit on a couple of heroes, but they should be still okay. They're gonna finish up the Roshan. And newly not purchased, newly acquired Aegis on Weaver. And on the top lane though, stun is gonna go off on Dog 7. They have the Dragon Tail as well, a couple of punches from everyone, and he's gonna go down. So they lost 3 heroes, Beastmaster down to 50 without a buyback. Invoker,
I'll take your tribute.
luckily for them, is gonna be up for the next fight. But they're not gonna have the Beastmaster, and Nova is down for 40 seconds. Do you have any buybacks? Okay, so Bheart basically has no buybacks. Looks like no one's saving up for buybacks. This might be huge for them, because they can just lose racks at this point if they take a bad engagement. Newbee, they decided to go for that bottom tier 2 tower instead of just trying to push high ground. That's the last auto tower remaining for Bheart side. That's a pretty good choice. It's pretty low as well, so they're gonna finish this one up fast.
Dire's bottom tower
HP
is
with
under
the death,
attack.
so they have
Dire's
plenty
bottom
of them.
tower has
The only
fallen.
issue here is that SC, he doesn't have a lot of mana. They need to heal him up somehow, and looks like late is gonna do that exactly. Not too late, just late. Now, Ulti on Dragonite. I'm not sure what exactly this one's gonna be, so I'm not gonna make any weird predictions. Sanking, pretty happy with his items. He's had that Gem of True Sight for a couple of minutes now. With the Blink, 4-staff fuels, he has tons of mobility, tons of way to just dodge the spells coming from Bheart. One component away from finishing up that Aghanim Scepter. That's gonna help a lot in these fights. They have the relocate, but obviously they can't heal up anyone that is getting hit by the Ice Blast. They've been trying to get the Roar into Ice Blast a couple of times in the recent fights. It just didn't work out so well for them because of all the mobility available on Newbee Young team. And looks like this is gonna be the high ground push. Weaver's gonna get hit by that. Gale doesn't look like he cared too much about it. Tier 3 tower is just gonna go down like that, and they're actually pushing 2 lanes in and not just one. So Bheart, they need to divide their attention somehow. They're gonna focus on the top lane now. Weaver's sitting kind of low. He's gonna get killed up by the Wisp. Pipe is also activated, so they really don't want to go on this one now. And Glyph is gonna come out from Bheart. They're looking for initiation. They're actually going to jump forward on the Wisp. He's going to force forward. Is it going to hit him? Yes, it's going to hit the Wisp. Now with the Nova hitting on a couple of heroes actually. Weaver's going to just backtrack. I don't backtrack everything. Venomancer is going to fall on the back line. They're healing up everyone. Only Wisp was hit by the Ice Blast, but it did expire by this point. They're taking a lot of damage though. They just don't have any damage to finish anyone off. Now with the hold on sinking. And Invoker actually tried this one too hard. No, he's gonna go Invis and he's gonna be okay. Sunstrike gonna be off the mark, not gonna hit anyone here. And the Rex did fall, so top Rex is gone. They're paying a bit this bottom lane. They need to probably send one person to defend, and they're all pretty low. So they should try and just regroup. Everyone heals up, get some mana, and go for another lane. So another 1500 gold change going the way of Newbee Young. Oh god. Okay, net worth lead is almost at 20k at this point. A lot of it is just killing buildings. Just racks are worth so much money. But the score is 22 to 13. A bit unfortunate. Bheart, they had a decent early game. Jug was getting a lot of farm in that top lane. He's now going for a butterfly. That's gonna help out a bit. But they do have a lot of magic damage as well in Newbee Young. Pipe, not completed yet on the Venomancer. Rosh, just some time before it respawns. So maybe Newbee Young just wait this one out. Play it safe, farm up, get maybe another item on their cores, and then go for the Roshan and another lane push. Bheart, they don't have that mid tier 3 tower anymore, so the mid push should be a bit easier. Still no buyback for almost anyone. Now Invoker and Jack has one. Yeah, I'm gonna go towards the dire jungle. There is an observer. They're probably gonna kill it now. Yes, with the gem, they're gonna finish up another observer. And Bheart, they don't have any vision anywhere on the map. I mean, they just can't see anything. They have these really defensive wards right outside their base. I mean, one over here and another one right here. Oh, this is gonna make it a bit harder now. Bheart. Oh, Veno looks like he might be in trouble. Yes, they're gonna spot him out with the ult. They're gonna stop that TP out, and he's most definitely dead. SC dominating, sending a 5, 2, and 9, grabbing another kill. And Weaver down with the heart. He actually doesn't care about anything. He's pushing this lane alone now. Actually, BKB and Necro units triggered. Jaja may be trying to get something done with this BKB. Maybe he can actually... No. Slideshow, I can't see anything. Okay, Lulu, he's going to use that. No, he's not even going to get the Omnislash off. Ice Blast is going to hit on Weaver and the Wisp, so decent damage. Juggernaut is actually going to buy back. He has the Omnislash available. Dog 7 though, he's taking so much damage. Now Tulay is jumping forward. Omnislash is gonna go on him and it is gonna finish him off. And with the super lucky bounces actually from Lulu, he's gonna finish the IO as well. On the backline, so SC with the triple kill, finishing off the Invoker, and it's a 5-man wipe for them. No buyback, no nothing. This is gonna be a GG call. And apparently, okay, that was the last game of the series.
Victory.
I had no idea, sorry, I jumped right into it in the middle. I'm gonna take a break, see if there are any funny games to cast for now. I just caught this game because I saw no one's actually covering